Hi guys, welcome back to another video. I'm currently getting ready for the gym and I have something extra special to show you guys. I had a busy morning. I stopped at the supplement store because there was a few things I had to get. Just some supplements. Did get like fish oil, the liver lover, and then just a kidney supplement as well. So I basically, in this cup right here, this pre-workout is honestly lethal. This is the most intense, insane pre-workout supposedly that exists. Like, it's death in a cup, if I could, the best way to put it. I'm honestly a bit nervous about buying this because I'm gonna put up the label of the pre-workout that I'm taking. I only took a half scoop, but this stuff is by far the sketchiest pre-workout I have ever seen. With so many misspellings, not only is the ingredients just loaded with a bunch of stuff. I mean, I'm pretty sure it has 1,3-dimeth. There's a SARM in there. It's got 500 milligrams of caffeine. Just a laundry list. Half the things on the label are misspelled. They misspelled citrulline wrong. There's another error in there. Where it says caffeine, it says like do caffeine. We're gonna see how it tastes. Like I said, I only did a half scoop. Did add a little bit of my normal pump and focus. And then I did take glycerol too, but I am gonna take a Cialis as well. And then we're gonna see how this tastes. I mean, I might die from this. Like, to be honest, I have no idea what's in it. Oh my God. No, I'm fine. It tastes fine. So I'm gonna drink this and I'll update you guys periodically throughout the workout. All right, I'll keep you guys updated. We'll see how this goes. All right, so I'm just warming up for my arm day right now. You saw I just did some standard bicep curls. Now I'm gonna just warm up the elbows slightly, just with some rope pushdowns. I don't know if you guys can see this attachment, but all this is just like two straps. So many different attachment sets to this gym. This one is probably like the most, honestly, just most goated attachment in general. It has like the loopholes, shorter ones and the longer ones, where you could just stick your hands through, kind of pull with like the bottom part of your hand. That way it eliminates your grip strength. It's great for like any sort of tricep movement, pull over movement. But recently I've just been liking doing the straps. I don't know why. I just feel like a good connection, a good squeeze. So I'm gonna keep rolling with it. This is like only my second week doing it, so we'll see how long this lasts. But the benefit that you're getting, this is pretty much the same thing as the Vulcan attachment. The only difference is I'm actually utilizing my grip strength. Grabbing onto the rope allows me to engage my triceps a bit more, but to each their own, whatever you prefer. So the key thing on these warm-ups, I mentioned this before, but you don't want to burn yourself out and pre-exhaust for your main exercises that you're going to be doing. Essentially, you're just potentiating the muscle. You're acclimating your body to the sheer intensity that is going to follow through the workout. Depending on who you ask, some people may just warm up on the first exercise that they start with. But like whether I'm doing legs, chest, back, or arms, I'm going to do some sort of like circuit workout with light weight just to get blood flow, get a little sweat going, just to get me feeling good, just to get me started, I guess. This machine is pretty cool here. This is like a Strive machine. There's also like Prime, probably a few other brands, but I don't know if you could see on the right side where you stack the weight. There's actually 3 pegs. Essentially, each peg is just gonna change where the greatest tension is in the movement. So by me putting the plate at the top, I'm overloading the beginning of the movement. So the weight is gonna feel heaviest down here. And as I curl the weight up, it's gonna get lighter and lighter. Vice versa, if I were to put the weight all the way on the bottom peg, it would be hardest at peak contraction. And in the middle, it's you're overloading the middle of the movement. So you can, it's quite customizable and it's pretty cool. All right, so I'm gonna be alternating between like bicep, tricep, bicep, so on and so forth. First movement for tricep, we're gonna be doing a JM press. As you saw, already warmed up the elbows, so I wanna go pretty heavy with the overhead movement. I mentioned this in one of my last videos when I was training at home. JM press is a combination between a close grip bench and a skull crusher. This is probably gonna be best if you're doing like an easy bar or something. I already did one warm up set.
This may be my top set right now. I'm not too sure, but we're gonna see how it goes. That was good. I failed at like the 13th rep or so. I'll do the same weight for the second set. All I'm gonna do is keep in mind for next week, I'm gonna bump the weight up like 5 or 10 pounds. Since I'm at like that tail end of my rep range, my form, my execution, everything was good. Ready to progress in terms of weight. I mentioned in the last video, progressive overload doesn't always have to be going up in weight. In this case scenario, it makes the most sense. Like I said, my form, execution, rest times, everything else checked out, and I surpassed my rep goal. So as long as I can bump the weight up next week and keep all those variables the same, then that's a win in my book. You know, we are inching one step closer towards our goal. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start warming up for my next movement, which is gonna be incline dumbbell curls. Yeah, so a big mistake people make in the gym is like neglecting their warm-up sets after like that initial phase of the workout. So I started with preacher curls, now I'm moving on to incline dumbbell curls. Yeah, I'm still warming up and working my way to my top set weight. I'm not just jumping into 35, 40 pounds and trying to curl right off the bat. Yes, even though like my arms are warmed up, my biceps have a good pump going, but this is a complete new range of motion. Even though I'm utilizing the same muscle, it's a new stimulus that I'm putting it under, a new range of motion. So I want to make sure that my body's acclimated to that. One, it's very important for like injury prevention, but two, I think just it helps improve the overall quality of the set. Your execution is going to be better. Your mind muscle connection is going to be better. There's so many reasons, and it takes what, an extra minute or two? It's something you don't want to overlook. And what I'm thinking about doing on this set, this is probably going to be my last working set for this exercise. I want to add an intensifier, but instead of taking the time to strip off the weight from the bar, I'm just going to go, this bar is like 60, 65 pounds. So what I'll do is maybe I'll grab like 15-pound dumbbells. That way it'll technically, I'll do a drop set by like 50% or so. And then immediately after, grab the dumbbells and then just do another set to failure. Yeah, so the 15s were kind of light, but I just chose like a slightly higher rep goal and it worked out fine. So I'm busting out the Captain America dumbbells. These are actually in kilograms, which is really nice because the steel dumbbells go in increments of 5, and these also go in increments of 5, but since they're kilograms, you multiply the weight by 2.2. So 15 kg is 33 pounds. So the steel plates go 30, 35, 40, but the kgs go in between. So I did 30 that last set, and 35 is like a little bit too heavy, but it's great that I have the option to go in between and do the 33s. Come on. Holy shit. Come on. Still a little fluffy, but shreds are coming in. As you can see, arm veins. I mean, my arm veins are always there, but legs are starting to lean out as well. You can see the cuts and separations. No like veins or feathering yet. Abs, they're kind of there. They're poking through. Face isn't as chubby as it was. Or delts and arms. More so my delts. Like my delts, you know, the fat in between like the tricep and rear delt, you know, could use a little bit less. And I tend to just carry all my fat, I feel like, in like my lower back, like love handle area. It's always the last bit to go. So, I mean, everyone's fat displacement is different. Some people carry more fat in the lower ab region. Other people could carry it in their legs and their glutes. It all just depends on your genetics.
All right, so I realized I never updated you guys on how the pre-workout went. Guys, it was next level. I am scared of how well that worked. So to give you a short rundown, took the pre-workout, hit the gym. You guys saw me working out, training hard. My phone actually died towards the end. I was at the gym for over 3 hours. I didn't realize it though. I just kept going and going and going and going. I literally could not stop. On the bottle of the pre-workout, I think it says endless energy. They are not lying about that. I could have went for another 2 hours easy. So I ripped arms for 2 hours. My phone died. So I kind of finished up there. I was like, all right, let me do my cardio. I did 30 minutes of cardio, max incline, at twice the speed I normally do. No problem whatsoever. And could have went like another 30 minutes for an hour. So at that point, I'm like, you know, the way these pre-workouts usually work is like when you have that much energy, when you have that much of a surplus of just, it comes at a cost. It comes with a crash. The craziest part was I did not crash whatsoever. I got home. I tried taking a nap. I was wired. I wasn't tired whatsoever. And honestly, I thought I was going to have trouble sleeping that night, but everything was fine. I was all good. And yeah, it was something, let me tell you. I wish I would have updated you guys more throughout the workout. But like I said, the thing was, like, I didn't feel like too crazy or anything. It wasn't until like after the fact, I'm like, holy crap, I've been here for this long and I'm not tired. That's when I was like, all right, there's something to this. And it honestly scared me because I'm like, I don't know what is in here. I don't know what's making me feel like this. So I think for that, it's like a one and done type deal. Part of me, like after that workout, I was like, I'm going back and I'm buying the whole tub. I just took like a half scoop, a half sample. So I don't know if they're getting rid of it. Maybe if you guys want to see, like imagine a leg day with that. That would be nuts. But that is not something that is like a daily driver pre. That's like maybe max 1-2 times a year. It's just, it worked too good if that makes sense. So I just had to throw that in for the end of the clip. I know this is a bit shorter of a video, but if you guys are enjoying the series, please drop a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.